My name is Ernest Hausmann. I play linebacker at the University of Michigan. I'll be a senior this year. I was born in Uganda, Africa, in a village called Ibukala. And when I was 5 years old, I was adopted to a family in Nebraska. And, adoption has shaped everything in my life. But it was something that's been a huge blessing in my life. And I would not be here at all without adoption. It's been something that's kind of changed throughout the years of my definition of what family means. You have a biological family, and then you have my adoptive family. To see those two families in my life work together has been such a huge blessing, and I'm so thankful to be a part of that. And so it's something that I've just learned to love, really, because, it's opened so many doors to my life that would never have been possible without it. So when I got connected with Samaritas, what really stuck out to me was about how they are trying to reinvent the adoption process. Because that's something that I'm really passionate about, is how do you find that right fit for that child? The child's decision of where they're placed out of their control. So how can we, advocate for them and try to better place them in a home that best serves them moving forward with their lives? I think one of the biggest blessings about being an adopted child is that you have a different perspective than any other person on this planet does. And with that, if you're able to change the way you look about it into a blessing and not a curse, it can do so much good for you. One thing I've learned in this world is the power of two is always greater than one. And so there's so many great people out there in the world that have started foundations already to be able to help as many people as we can. And what initiated me to start this foundation, Light Beneath the Well, is just seeing in Uganda and just obviously in any part of the world, that is impoverished, the need for access to clean drinking water. And that is what I want to be able to do. How can we make that process easier? If we can reduce the time that it takes for them to go and access the water, they can do so much other things with that. At the end of the day, that's all it's about, improving the lives of others so that they can live the best life that they have possible. My legacy I want to leave is all about the impact I leave on others. I was blessed to find my purpose with these trips back in Uganda, so just trying to make lives of the impoverished better in any way possible. And yes, my focus on my foundation is clean drinking water. But like I said, I want partnerships with different corporations, different purposes, because I believe there's so many different avenues and ways that you can help around these different people's lives. And so that's kind of the legacy I want to leave. And then on the football field I just want to be known as someone that took their game and used that to better other people's lives. And that's ultimately what I want to do.